Hey everybody. A story that swept the internet this month, and which was featured recently on public Freakouts Unleashed, caused mass outrage as viewers watched a woman recording her confrontation with a homeowner when she noticed that his dog appeared to be tied up and panting in the hot sun, seemingly with no access to any water. She raps on the homeowner's door and reprimands the older gentleman who answers the door about the condition the dog looks to be in. As this video caused a tempest of rage from animal lovers, it spiraled so out of control that it has since become a harrowing warning, not of how to treat dogs, but in internet witch hunts gone awry. And before you say, but Aiden, how could you possibly side with that dog owner? We watched that video. It's not what you think. It wasn't the elderly dog owner who was unfairly caught up in all this, but another totally unrelated and unexpected innocent victim that has since seen his livelihood destroyed. But first, before we get into all of that and hopefully vindicate this innocent victim in question, let's review the outrageous incident recording that started it all.
Look at this poor dog. What the hell? Look at this poor dog, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Hello? Do you know that your dog doesn't have water out here? Your dog doesn't have water? And it is freaking hot out here?
Hey.
Where? Right here, look. Look at your dog.
My dog.
No water.
My dog. I buy.
Sir, he has no water.
Oh, no problem.
Water. What do you mean no problem?
Yeah, eat a lot.
Water.
Yeah,
Water.
I know. Water,
I'm going to call the
eat
cops
a
for that.
lot.
Look, he's hot.
Yeah, the water.
Sir, he's on a leash. How the hell do you expect him to get on the damn water over there? Ridiculous.
No.
No, what? Ridiculous.
I come in now.
Sir, that dog is hot.
Yeah,
Hot.
it's hot. I drink the water a lot.
Look at him. Are you looking at what I'm seeing? That dog is hot.
Yeah, I know.
Why is he tied up? Why is he tied up?
Yeah,
This is illegal.
right now. Come
Sir,
in.
sir, this is illegal. You can't do this.
Yeah, I know.
So then why is he tied up like this?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
You don't want him? You don't want him? I'll take him.
No, I buy it today. Come in.
Huh?
I buy it today. I buy now. I come now.
You come now what?
I buy
How
today.
long has he been out here like this?
I buy come in now.
What?
I buy 4 o'clock. Come in here.
Sir, this dog's been out here longer than that.
You don't
Ridiculous.
worry.
No, don't tell me don't worry. If you're gonna have a dog, you need to take care of the dog. This is ridiculous. No water. He is in heat.
Water stay here.
Sir, that is not water.
Yeah, I stay here. The water tomato here.
Jesus Christ. Call 911.
No?
Call the cops.
Whoa!
Call the cops.
Đi ra đó.
No.
Ridiculous. You guys should not have a dog if you don't know how to take care of it. He's hot. Jesus Christ.
Chỉ có một cái.
Now, it would be entirely understandable to view that footage and think to yourself, wow, I would never treat a dog that way. That person is a terrible dog owner and probably shouldn't have dogs at all. Many people even felt a desire to get personally involved in the welfare of the dog in this video, and the woman who posted this initial clip, named Maria Alvarez Garcia, fueled this fire as well on her Facebook where this all came out. And this is where perhaps a well-intended concern for the dog's welfare initially went terribly awry. It didn't take long at all for angry commentators to locate the man's house in Fresno, California, and when they did, They also noticed that it appeared to be right next door to a small-time, sort of hole-in-the-wall Thai place called Tasty Thai. Now, many of you may be thinking, so what? But Garcia herself, egged on by other people's comments, fueled speculation that the Thai restaurant in question and the man were connected. And not just that, but get this, that the Thai restaurant was preparing and selling dog meat. Now, obviously, that's a super screwy thing to just assert about someone's business without evidence, right? And appears to be in service of an old racist trope, let's be real. So you'd be forgiven for thinking, wow, so she must have brought the receipts for a claim like that, right? She must have the evidence. And in fact, she didn't. At first, she was sort of careful to say that some people had speculated that they were selling dog meat, passing the source of the accusation off to some unknown and unverifiable anonymous source, which may have existed, may not have, we don't know. But she went on to directly fuel these accusations herself quite aggressively. She posted things like, no, we think they eat them, and sailed the meat, and there is a restaurant, a little marketplace next to that house that is attached to that house. So I think something needs to be investigated because now, heartbreaking as it is, it makes more sense that they are eating the meat and selling the meat. And even, yes, they have different dogs every week and then they disappear. Sadly, Fresno PD nor Humane give a damn about saving this poor dog. There is also a market attached to this house. Maybe selling the meat too? Disturbing. But hopefully with this, we are saving a lot more babies. So please share, share, share. And in fact, I want to point out, as we find out later, this house and this restaurant are not attached at all. They are next door neighbors, but they are not part of the same property in any way. One thing she never did was offer any hard evidence at all for her allegations. So it looks pretty clear from her own posts that she was fueling and encouraging this dog meat smear against this restaurant herself. And the effects of her actions, it turns out, were very severe. The owner of the restaurant in question, a man named David Razavong, reported seeing a flood of vicious accusations posted about his restaurant on Yelp and Facebook, accusing him and his business, which had only been open for 6 months. This was a new small business trying to get off the ground, right? Accused them of participating in an illegal dog meat operation. David described getting threats and being subject to hostile customers who believed the baseless allegations.
It was basically go back to the country you came from, you mother effing dog eater.
Monday night, after putting his kids to bed, David Rasavong noticed negative and offensive reviews for his restaurant Tasty Thai. He reported the comments, thinking that was the end of it, until the next morning. He says the racist claim was posted over and over again.
This type of disgusting allegations, especially a stereotype, this Asian stereotype that I really can't believe it still exists. It's hard for me to fathom that it still exists in this day and age.
Yelp removed the reviews, but the threat to Rasavong's reputation and safety can't be erased that easily, forcing Tasty Thai to close its doors and Rasavong to file a police report. Confused and hurt by the sudden barrage, he did some digging. What he found was a video of a dog tied up to the home next to his restaurant, a home says he doesn't own. He doesn't even know the owner.
That's when I knew they triggered it, and that's when the world just kind of came crashing in on us, you know.
The poster of the video, Maria Alvarez Garcia, says her concerns were with the dog tied up outside of a home in the heat.
When I saw that, yeah, I got pretty upset because it's cruel and inhumane the way that dog was.
In replies to her earlier posts, you can see that Alvarez Garcia suggested that the business next door was associated with the home and maybe selling dog meat.
I never once did I reach out to that restaurant and posted anything negative, or not even on Yelp, I didn't do that. You know, I'm not going to do that.
But you did comment on Facebook that you believed that
at the beginning,
at the market.
Yes, a lot of people believe that. A lot of people thought that they were related, that they were connected together. Yes, a lot of people did believe that. And a lot of people...
But you're saying you never said that, but you did, in fact, say that on Facebook.
No, that's not what I said.
2 days after those comments were posted, she released a follow-up video asking people to stop attacking Razavong and his restaurant. She says she wants the focus to remain on the dog.
Now we're demanding an investigation. We're demanding to make sure that that dog's okay and is going on deaf ears, just like the other reports.
As you can clearly see, Garcia maintains in the interview, and she's rightly called out by the reporter for this, that she wasn't the one fueling the hostilities and that she was just reporting on what other people were saying. I think what's really happening here is that Garcia has realized how much she screwed this up and is probably trying to cover her own butt because she's now facing the very real possibility of getting sued by the restaurant's owner. She's also since posted this video, a sort of reconciliation on her part, and I'll let you decide for yourselves if this really makes things any better.
I know that there was speculation in the beginning that, the restaurant next to it could have been involved with that house, and with the fact that allegations are being said about this particular house, eating dogs and either eating them or fighting them. That's what's going around, and we don't know that for a fact. But I do want to believe that this restaurant owner is getting hit, being threatened, and to the point that he had to shut down his restaurant, which I don't think it's okay. I don't agree with that. I'm not okay with bringing hate into anyone, anybody, for their race, for their color, for their religion. This is about the dog and simply about the dog. Yes, there was speculations that this restaurant could have been involved or owned by the same owner, but I know for a fact that some people have reached out to me and they have done some research, and they had confirmed that this restaurant owner has nothing to do with the house next door or the house behind it. And even David, the owner of the Tasty Thai, has posted a video on his social media of his restaurant and also has reached out to me. And I actually wanted to meet with him and do a video with him together so we can, stop this nonsense. This hate, this threats against him and his family and the restaurant need to stop. They need to stop.
Meanwhile, the besieged business owner, David, has been forced to shut his business down under the pressure of the attacks, with the flood of hate that Tasty Thai received only drowning out the few attempts to combat them. I hope that by making this video I might help him in my own little way to recover from all of this. As of their most recent posts, though, they're still closed and have signaled no plans to reopen. Slowly, they're beginning to rack up supportive posts and reviews to counteract the damage done by the Garcia debacle. But we almost forgot one very important piece of this puzzle that hasn't yet been addressed in all of this tertiary hullabaloo. The actual dog, right, who was at the center of this whole thing. Well, Fresno PD did in fact end up going to investigate the owner and the dog in question, and very recently they posted an update on the incident to their Facebook and Instagram pages for all to see. They said, "Recently, a short video depicting a female pit bull was uploaded to multiple social media accounts. The video alleged the pit bull was being abused. Fresno police officers were quickly alerted to the situation and thoroughly investigated the incident. The short video posted on social media was a snapshot and did not show the complete and thorough picture of the incident. We are happy to report that the investigation revealed the dog is not abused. She recently has been purchased by a neighbor, but she has since been returned to her original owner. We would like to thank the community members that were concerned for the safety of the dog and reached out so that our officers could investigate the incident. We at the Fresno Police Department, Humane Society, and the City of Fresno love our pets. We are committed to the safety of all animals in our jurisdiction and will investigate any and all allegations of animal cruelty and abuse thoroughly." End quote. Fresno PD also reported that it's looking into potential hate crimes committed against the restaurant owner and staff as this was all going on. In conclusion, the dog is safe. Well, if you believe Fresno PD, the dog is safe. The restaurant is slowly working toward their recovery, and Garcia is probably sweating bullets over her sudden vulnerability to a defamation lawsuit. And also, importantly, a lot of people who drew, at best, extremely spurious and irresponsible conclusions are eating a lot of crow. That's our show for today. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we will see you later.